Hi everyone, it's Margaret here, just to quickly share a few projects I've been working on. This is my little cushion. It's an altered cushion actually. I had found this little pillow at a thrift shop, and it was a pretty peachy color and I really liked it, and it had a beautiful little doily in the front. So I took it home and I jacked it up a little bit using different trims, and I call this my first my mother forever my friend cushion, which is a mother and daughter image. And then I just embellished it with some different variations of doilies. I embellished the doily pieces with the same trim here with some pearls, and add a little bit of seam binding, some ruffles, and I added a couple of little stick pins on here. And I think that will make a pretty little gift for Mother's Day. So that's that. And then, as you may recall, recently I had purchased a few vintage bags, and I wanted to do one for myself because we have a few weddings coming up, and I thought it would be fun. I'd found one in black and I really loved it. I love the shape of it, as you can see. Very old, with a little bit of this gold filigree closure here. And all I did was I added some beautiful black fringe. I didn't have anything, I didn't have black fringe. I had to go and buy it at the store. But I did have a lot of black laces that I hardly ever use. So for evening wear, I really like the black. So I just put a pretty lady on there, and then I added a lot of bling, rhinestone string here. And then I had this beautiful other little trim here with some little floral accent pieces on it with some beading. And then I just made a little ruffle all around and made this beautiful flower in the black lace and added this beautiful sparkly rhinestone brooch in the center. Usually the videos don't really do these justice because it's so much sparkle in the rhinestone that I just love it. I love the way it turned out, and I can't wait to use it. So anyway, usually when I go to weddings, I'm always looking for tissues. First of all, I have allergies, and secondly, you know, I'm always tearful at weddings. I get emotional. So I decided that instead of just sticking Kleenex in my bag, I wanted to make a little holder for my tissues. So I made a little matching bag or a little holder using some of the same trims as the purse, and I just put a little tie off here. And then when you open it up, you can put your tissues right inside here. So it's a nice way to put tissues, or if you want, you could even put lipstick or whatever. These are really easy to make. It's just a rectangular piece that you sew, fold it over, and then you just embellish it and put a little tie on it. And on this one I put a nice little rhinestone accent piece here. I think Voss sent that to me, so that came in really handy. And then I just slip it in the bag, and away you go. The next one was also a vintage bag. It was like a creamy whitish color, as you can see. There's the back. I used this beautiful cream and taupey trim on the back, and I embellished it with some drops of pearls on each flap here, and it was in pretty good shape again, so there was no repair work to be done to the bag itself. And the front, again, I just put a beautiful picture of a gorgeous lady, and then I just trimmed it off again with some pearls, some fringe, some ruffles, and of course the little blingy accent pieces. This is from a rhinestone necklace, which I really love. And then a cluster of rosettes and seam binding, some little pearls on a wire base that I just inserted in between the flowers. Once again, this one I made a matching tissue holder again, as you can see. It just picks up, oh, it's this way, sorry. It just picks up the same trims as the bag, and there you have the inside where you put your tissue. So that one goes with this bag. The next one, don't really use a lot of purples or lavender. This is more of a plum color. I don't know if the video will pick it up, but it is plum, and the base of this was intact. It's just a beautiful bag in a beautiful velvet, and it was just very plain. So I took my my plum colored trims. I do have a few, and this was from a lady's blouse. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just layers of lace that have been embroidered with gorgeous sequins, again in a beautiful lavender color. And I added this satin what do you call it, ruffle here, and then I made some flowers in the same coordinating fabric. Added a few pink ones in between, some other little silky flowers here. I dyed the seam binding to match, as well as the fringe here, and they came out really pretty. I really love how this turned out. It's really Victorian. And then you just open it up, and this one doesn't have a tissue holder, but I just put some tissue paper inside for now, and it's got a little snap closure, and that's it. So I really love the way that turned out. I otherwise would not use these colors, but I think they're growing on me. I really like this. And while I was in the process of making a few of the tissue holders, I wanted to do one for a wedding. This one here is for the bride, and again using the same concept as the other tissue holders. I just blinged this one up a little bit using a beautiful, it's a vintage wedding dress lace as the base, and then using cutouts from various wedding dress appliques, a beautiful lace ruffle at the bottom. I added a little pearl dangle at the very base again, and then just finished it off with a few little pearls, and these are Swarovski crystals, so they really sparkle. I did this little chiffon ribbon around the pretty little lady here, and again I embroidered her necklace and her headpiece in a bit of silver thread, which adds again a little bit more sparkle. And there's the back, and then inside, instead of using the tissue, I've actually inserted a pretty hanky. This is the one that I had found brand new in a vintage bag that I had purchased, and I put that inside. And on the corner, I just put a little banner that says "For Happy Tears." So everyone cries at weddings, and I don't think I ever went to a wedding where the bride didn't cry. So I thought this would be kind of cute to put in her bridal bag with her hanky, or you can put tissues inside as well. So that's what I've been busy doing lately, ladies. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon with some more projects. Bye for now.